Whoops, damn it, I completely forgot to introduce this legend of the football world to you guys. Recruits, the man standing before you now is a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, a 5-time European League champion, 3 times the best player in the UEFA Champions League, a 4-time European Golden Boot recipient, 7-time top scorer in the UEFA Champions League, the first player in the history of professional football to reach the milestone of 800 career goals, and the Portuguese footballer who is only one World Cup trophy short of a perfect career, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, is he the football legend who hasn't won the World Cup?
If you don't understand football, then you might not grasp the weight of these accolades. But if you do, then you should recognize that this man stands at the pinnacle of the football world, with countless so-called football prodigies beneath his feet. Football, a game that bridges the world, has inspired the passion of billions and become a bridge of peace and friendship. Do you know why I say that? Have you ever seen a movie called Merry Christmas? It tells the story of Christmas Eve and Christmas in a certain region during the First World War. The troops of France, Britain, and Germany began to drink, gather together, celebrate the arrival of Christmas and start a friendly football match. Perhaps this does not prove that football has the meaning of peace. But do you know about this story? Football star Didier Drogba used football to prevent the country's internal war. In 2005, Drogba led the Ivorian national football team to defeat the Sudanese football team 3-1 to qualify for the World Cup. This was the first time for the country to enter the World Cup, but then he and his teammates knelt in front of the camera and called on the country to stop the civil war. You should know that the order in Africa is very difficult to balance. He and his teammates may face shooting at any time, but fortunately, he did it and promoted the process of national peace with football. Now, let's talk about today's protagonist. He was born on the island of Madeira, Portugal, and his family and economic situation, to be honest,
I'm a bit tired of this kind of narrative. It's the same old story for most celebrities, isn't it? The family is dirt poor, and relatives can't offer much help.
People often say his father and brother were a burden, with alcoholism and drug addiction, but the truth is his father, a war veteran, suffered from psychological trauma, leading to his heavy drinking. Yet, he never abused his children and was a supporter of Cristiano Ronaldo's early football career.
It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, Daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old, I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about
and his brother also has a super talent for football, but he went the wrong way, made the wrong choice, addicted to drugs and alcoholism, but he also has no reservations about Ronaldo.
My story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. Only see my goals, I don't believe in failure, 'cause I know the small.
His mother, one of his biggest supporters, did her best to provide for Cristiano, both materially and emotionally. There's an interesting story there too. She was already a mother of 3 and, due to financial pressures, even considered an abortion when she was pregnant with Cristiano. Of course, we only see Ronaldo's success from a God's eye view, but back then, football was his escape from the hardships of life. Just like the prodigies in web novels, he became a budding star at a young age. So, the saying goes, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, but that 1% of inspiration is the unbridgeable gap between a genius and an ordinary person. At the age of 13, he was signed by Sporting Lisbon for a very low fee, which marked his true entry into the world of football. After receiving systematic training at the club's youth academy, Ronaldo revealed his true potential, and his agility and superhuman speed were recognized at the U17 World Championships. Such performances quickly attracted the attention of all clubs, and at just 18 years old, he was living a life that most people can only dream of. Of course, his salary at the time was not disclosed, so I won't comment on it. Ronaldo's football career has been thrilling, from his takeoff at Manchester United to his glory days at Real Madrid and his perseverance at Juventus. Yet, some people say he's not on par with Messi because he hasn't won the World Cup. Well, I think that's a matter of personal opinion. Off the pitch, Cristiano is a loving father and a filial son. Despite occasional missteps from his family, he always does his best to help them, especially showing deep respect and gratitude towards his mother, Dolores. His love for his mother is not just in words but also in actions, like when he gifted her a Porsche for her 69th birthday. Is Ronaldo someone worth admiring? Let's see. He lives a disciplined life with a strict training regimen, even during the off-season. He's loyal to his family and passionate and respectful towards his fans, actively engaging with them on social media and participating in charity events. He also respects the fans of the opposing teams, except for those in South Korea, where he faced unwarranted targeting both on and off the pitch during a match many years ago. In contrast to Messi, his treatment of Chinese fans has been exemplary. When he was injured, he informed Chinese fans and worked with the organizers to offer ticket refunds, and he respects Chinese culture. Even though Ronaldo is now in the twilight of his career, he still has a strong desire for victory and a passion for the game. He's aware that at over 30, it's hard to compete physically with younger players. But with all the honors except the World Cup, he's joined a club in Saudi Arabia, and some say it's for the money. But I say, for a legend like him, he's already made a fortune, and the World Cup is the only thing missing. So, it's possible he'll participate in the 2026 World Cup to fulfill his dream. We all have some regrets in life, but I, and I think his fans, hope to see him lift the World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo, a legend in the world of football. His story, his spirit, his achievements, will always inspire us. Perhaps, the year 2026 will be when this legend takes his final bow on the stage.